Hi, my name is Gary Maynard, and this is a session on student billing. I'm going to begin by playing a brief video that will introduce you to our office, explain how we do billing here at Carolina, and outline the various payment methods that we offer. After the video, I'll talk a little bit about the most important things that I think new students and bill payers need to know before the student comes to classes in August.
The Office of the University Cashier serves students at Carolina by billing and collecting tuition and fees and by servicing UNC-based student loans. Our goal is to provide friendly, responsive service to help students and parents fully understand the billing process and to assist you with any problems or questions that you may have. The first step in the tuition billing process is registering for classes. You will receive your first tuition bill notification via email a few weeks before classes start and a few weeks before the bill is due. For example, students registering for fall classes will receive their first bill notification in mid-July. That first bill will be due in mid-August before classes begin. Students will then be billed on a similar monthly schedule throughout the semester. Bills are only available electronically, and notifications will be sent by email to students and authorized users. Students can access their account at any time through the link provided in the billing statement email or by visiting connectcarolina.unc.edu. Once you have access to your account online, you can see all activity on your account, including a breakdown of tuition, housing costs, and other fees. Students may also grant authorized users access to their account, such as a parent or guardian. Authorized users receive all of the same billing notification emails the student does and are able to pay bills on the student's behalf. Students can add multiple authorized users to their account by clicking the Authorized Users Access link on the cashier.unc.edu homepage and by filling out the required steps. While an authorized user may pay a bill on a student's behalf, it is ultimately the student's responsibility to make sure the bill is paid. Under the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, or FERPA, educational institutions must protect the privacy of student information and records. Only the student or authorized users added by the student may access student tuition and billing information. Bills can be paid online at any time or by mailing a check or money order. There is no fee to pay online from a checking account. There is a non-refundable fee to pay by credit card. Students receiving financial aid should request a deferment of tuition payment by logging onto the Student Center page at Connect Carolina. Students receiving funding from sources outside the university should fill out the Outside Scholarship and Resources reporting form and return it to the UNC Office of Scholarships and Student Aid. The scholarship provider should make all checks payable to UNC Chapel Hill and mail checks directly to the University Cashier office. If you have a 529 plan, contact your plan administrator to find out their billing requirements. If you would like to set up a payment plan to help manage your tuition payments, visit unc.afford.com to review options and terms. For more information on tuition, billing, or fees, visit our website at cashier.unc.edu. If you still have questions, our office is here to help. You can reach us by email at cashier@unc.edu, by phone at 919-962-1368, or just drop by our office at 2215 Sasby North. On behalf of the Office of the University Cashier, welcome to Carolina.
Welcome to Carolina! Go Heels!
The first thing I'd like to talk about is the importance of being an authorized user. As Gabriella explained in the video, all student billing here at Carolina is done online. We don't mail paper bills. We generally bill students around the 16th of every month. Each time we generate bills, we send an email to the student's UNC email account to let them know they have a bill to view on their student center. At the same time, we send a similar email to all of the authorized users of that student to let them know that a student for whom they are an authorized user has a bill to view on their student center. If you're not the student or an authorized user of the student, you're not going to receive that email. It's not going to help you very much if the student forwards the email to you that we sent to them, because we don't embed or attach the billing statements to the email due to privacy concerns. We just provide the link to log in. In addition, while we don't require you to pay online, the only way you can pay online is to be either the student or an authorized user of the student. In addition, if you call or email us about your student's account, we can't give you specific information about the student's account unless you're an authorized user of the student, because of the privacy restrictions established by the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, or FERPA. So it's really in your best interest to get your student to set you up as an authorized user on their account. It's really easy to do. The student just logs on to their student account, clicks the Authorized Users tab, types in the email addresses of the students, of the people that they want to make an authorized user, and they're done. Our system will then send those emails an invitation email, inviting them to accept the request from the student to be an authorized user on their account. Assuming you write back to us and accept the invitation, our system will then send you a second email, giving you the link to log on and a temporary password that the first time you log on, you're going to want to change to something that you'll remember. Once it's all set up, for the rest of the time that your student is enrolled here, you'll have 24/7 access to view and pay their student account. When it comes to financial aid, please be aware that you will not see financial aid dispersed on the first tuition bill of the semester. That's because federal and state law prohibits the disbursement of financial aid until 10 days before the start of classes. And we generate billing statements for the semester about a month before the semester starts. Because of that, we allow students who are receiving financial aid to defer their bill to a date after financial aid disperses. It's really easy to do. The student just logs on to their student center, scrolls down to the student financial section, clicks request deferment in the drop-down box, then reads all the disclaimers, checks all the boxes, clicks submit, and their current semester charges will automatically be deferred to a date after financial aid disperses. Now, this first semester, your student won't have any past due charges, but just be aware that in future semesters, deferments only defer upcoming semester charges. Any past due semester charges aren't deferrable. What we will display on the billing statement is any anticipated financial aid that the student has been awarded and accepted, and that we anticipate will be dispersed when financial aid begins dispersing. We do that to provide you with a figure of anything you might owe after the financial aid disperses. However, please be aware that anticipated aid will only appear on the billing statement and is there for informational purposes. So if at the same time you log on to the student's online account activity, you're not going to see that financial aid that's anticipated because it can't be dispersed that early. So there's a couple of weeks every semester before the semester begins when the balance on the billing statement is going to have a different amount than what's on the online student account, and that's perfectly normal. Although all student billing is done online, we don't require you to pay online. Checks should be mailed to UNCCH and have the student's PID written on the front of the check. You can also pay online by both check and credit card if you're the student or an authorized user of the student. But when making an online check payment, you don't give us your debit card number. You give us those encoded numbers on the bottom of your check, where the first 9 numbers are your bank number and the next set of numbers are your checking account number. That's what you give us when you make an online check payment. And there is no fee for making an online check payment. We do accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover credit cards, but only online through our online payment portal. But please be aware there is a non-refundable 2.85% fee that's added to the payment that you have to acknowledge and agree to twice in order to make a credit card payment. That fee is being assessed by our credit card processor to cover their costs for processing the credit card payment. We're just passing along the fee to the person who's paying by credit card. So if you choose not to pay by credit card, if you just pay by online check, you won't be assessed that fee. Finally, the importance of signing up for direct deposit. All student refunds here at Carolina are done online. We don't cut paper checks. All students, particularly those who are receiving financial aid, but even those who are not, should sign up for direct deposit in case sometime in the future they drop a course or pay a library fine that's then later been canceled and we have to process a refund. It's very easy to set up. The student logs on to their student account, clicks the Electronics Refunds tab, and types in the banking information of the bank account they wish to use. While only students can sign up for direct deposit, the student can give us anyone's bank account they choose. So they can give us their bank account, or they can give us their authorized user's bank account or their bill payer's account if that's where they'd like to have their refunds deposited into. It's totally up to them. If you or the student needs to contact us at any time while the student's enrolled here, you can call us Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 919-962-1368. Or you can email us at cashier@unc.edu. Emails are answered within 1 business day, and generally, in most cases, you'll get an answer the same day. Our website address is cashier.unc.edu, where you'll find tuition and fee schedules, billing policies, payment methods, and due dates. In addition, if you click on the green New Students button, you'll be able to replay the video that I played at the start of our session if you need to refer back to it at any time. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you and your student in the fall. Go Heels!